put some trees in there. I might just come over here now. Okay, they're all coming this way, so probably better to do this. Yeah, it'd probably be better to do this. Oh, I can't. Let's do this. I know I talk to myself a lot when I'm doing shit. I'm always going, because I'm bending my body around and my H don't like it. Let's do somewhere around here. Damn, that'd be nice too. Let's just do this. There's that right there. I think that's good enough. Fuck it. Yeah, when I notice when I'm on the road, the red filter doesn't. The red filter don't really keep up, and I'm about to go get some shit, so I'm gonna put the red filter on here. At least I think I am. Oh, it's way over on this camera. I wonder if I was missing the filter the other day. Let's see. Do a swing with this bitch too. I don't know. Nice. And they are running down nice, so. It's starting to rain anyway, so I'm just gonna take this camera with me. What am I doing here? Damn it. Fucking fleas in this car or something? So anyways, I'm forced to start a new channel. I'm feeling it out. Right to Reality channel. Trying to figure out if I can stop being shut down every couple of weeks. That's all it seems to be. 2 to 3 weeks at a time. 2 to 3 weeks on one channel, I get shut down on that channel. I move to another channel, I get 2 to 3 weeks, I get shut down on that channel. Now that was fine when it was only a 1 week suspension, but when it's a several month suspension, 90-day suspension, then and they can change that at will, because right now on the Miguel Everyone channel it says 1 strike against their policies. They want me to take a course, proper etiquette, probably want to explain to me about swearing and swear words and stuff like that, and how hurtful they are. They want to help me because I don't have any subscribers and I don't have any monetary gain from my channel, so that they want to help me to do that. And so if I go take this course, then I won't be getting shut down every 2 to 3 weeks if I follow their rules. It's fucking weird. Very fucking weird. So on the Michael Oziak channel, it's supposed to be 1 week, but I don't know. I don't know what the strike is. If this community strike is the same as the one on the Miguel Everyone channel, then it might be a long time. Love you, long time. There's so much going on. I wanted to pull in a series to somebody that was doing something on the Palestine situation, but the Palestine situation is way beyond the Palestine situation now. Kind of like the same thing that happened in Hawaii. You know, everybody gets distracted from reality real easy. And there's just so many lies to point out that I just can't. There's so many of them. And then each lie that you point out, you got hundreds, maybe thousands of people that will want to shut you down or argue with you over something that they call reality, but it's not reality. There was just a girl that I liked a lot that wrote a book, and one of the chapters from her old book, the guy running the podcast was saying that it was called Zero something, Zero into Infinity or some shit like that. This quote that the girl made in the book, and I'm thinking to myself, you know, she's so intelligent, she has all this education, she has all this insight, but if you don't understand that zero is a human concept that was a lie, and you're going to keep going by it. Oh, it was something about being a zero. Oh, yeah. It was on the Aaron show there. I don't remember the name of his channel, but he talks about Scientologists. It's really weird, actually, when you think about this, right? Because I've been thinking about this the last few days. So if you go on the Aaron channel, I think that's his channel name. I don't know. That's his name. Aaron. He uses a clip from the movie that's really funny. But anyways, he's upset about Scientology being a cult. And there's a lot of people that have dropped out and they call it a cult and everything like that. And it is a cult. But the funny thing is what they're breaking out to is an even larger cult. So even in the United States, where we live under what we call them freedoms, but they're really not. There are so many laws that anybody can wind up in jail for any millions of them reasons that people can end up with their freedom, what they call freedom to move around. taken away. Don't never had any freedoms really. They claim that we did under the Constitution, but the Constitution was torn up and their asses were wiped with it right away because that them freedoms were only for certain people. They were not for everyone, obviously. So you didn't really have any rights to freedom when it came to these things. They just claimed that that's what it was. Going deeper here. Oops. Something about it gets darker and lighter too. This fucking thing. Wow, 'cause that's all it does. Fucking thing. Yeah, I'm restricted on my movements with these cameras. Anyway, I'll watch and see which way they're going, and I'll try to. Oh yeah, that's nice. Where the fuck is that? Right there somewhere. Let's see if I can get on them. Anyway, so the zero human, she called it, this girl that was in the Scientology. She was a Scientologist for years, and so she might have been. She's Jewish, I believe, and so maybe it was a Mormon religion that she was in or something. I don't know. I just caught it before I left the house earlier. But it's got me thinking because the last couple of days of watching this guy Aaron's videos about Scientology being a cult, whenever these Scientologists get what they call freedom, and just same thing that this girl was, the lady was describing, woman was describing, was kind of similar to what I'm talking about. They come out here and the slavery system is just as big as the cults that they're in. We're just as much of a cult out here in the open as anywhere. A lot of things that he talks about is, I would love to do a series to him and call him out on a lot of the shit that he's talking about. He's doing a great job calling out the Scientologists as a cult, but he doesn't realize that he's part of another cult out here, just in the fact of our YouTube channels. Everybody's got to go get the microphone, right? We all got to get dressed up every day before we do our videos, trim our beards, shave your head because he's baldish. He's got to shine his head and everything like that. All these things that we do out here as another cult called we're under the religion of capitalism. It's just another religion. We get billions and billions of dollars a year, trillions of dollars a year at this point, to have these wars and murder people all over the earth and all this kind of shit. And it's looked at as wars. They call it war rather than call it, murder. They don't want to just call it murder. So, a sad thing that happened yesterday is in Maine, last night. And the dude's still at large too, supposedly, but somebody lost his fucking mind. And he went and shot up a bunch of people in Maine. And they're not used to that shit happening there. The dude's an ex-veteran, I believe, or an ex-officer of some kind. And it sounded like just about less than a year ago, he was seeing somebody. He admitted himself for a couple of weeks. And the language that he was using, that there was a voice inside his head telling him to go shoot up a military base or some kind of shit like that. So something went wrong there. That one might be a real story, not even a hoax. Then you've got, and I'm saying this because in that podcast or that live stream, whatever that guy does, Aaron, him and he's got a couple buddies that do their channels too, and they're all kind of work together a little bit, and they're all pretty nice guys. They seem it anyways, from little I've seen of them so far. And they raise a lot of good points about Scientology and everything like that, and I guess some other religions and stuff, and they bring up a lot of good points. But they're not looking at is that they've come out here into the bigger jungle, and it's the same fucking thing. It's just worse. It's worse, and there's higher numbers of people. There's some people that are that guy Danny, whatever his name is, just went down for 30 years for rapes and assaults that happened 20 years ago. And Scientology was protecting him for all this time and that kind of thing. So I was just mentioning that that happens out here all the fucking time, and people get away with it, and it just goes on as if nothing happened. I mean, the cult out here is way, way bigger than the cult that they're talking about of Scientology. The wrong people go to jail out here. They put the wrong people in jail. There's a lot of innocent people that get put in jail out here compared to Scientology. Um, their idea of jail is locking somebody in a room in a door that's not even locked. So those people can actually get up and leave whenever they want to. But they are told to stay in the room, so they consider that locked in a room. So yeah, it's a mind fucking game. It's yep, definitely is a mind fuck. But so it is out here as well. Um, and here comes this dude. He shoots up Maine, shoots up a bunch of people in Maine and everything like that. They still haven't got him. Supposedly, somebody, I believe I heard this morning that he was headed to Boston. So, you know, that he got away with. A lot of the time went by before anybody else got to him. Nobody else shot at him. He went to 3 different places and shot people up. And the people in Maine, nobody's got their guns on them. Nobody's, because why? Because they're not expecting this. Are guns outlawed in Maine? Is it illegal to carry a firearm in Maine? I don't know. I don't know. But it's just as much of a cult out here as it is in anywhere else, whether it's inner city gangs or the um, any of the gangs for that matter, not just inner city bike gangs and all the gangs all over this earth, in every country. We're all products of our environment, is my point. And if you don't look around, and everybody just keeps living by these lies, we don't have to do this to ourselves. It sucks because nobody is waking up. Nobody is really truly waking up. They all wake up to more new lies, old lies, but they just want to continue on with their lies. I've been trying to show everybody the true creator since Halloween 6 years ago is when I really was laying into it. I remember, on Halloween, and hopefully we got a near full moon coming up. So if the moon looks right, I'll do the same thing I did last Halloween, and the Halloween before that. And every year I try to grab the moon around Halloween, the closest to the full moon I can get. And then because it's nostalgic for me. It brings back memories of that first year because I found the system just shortly before Halloween. And as Halloween was arriving, I was doing the moon. I was already seeing the true creator's work in the moon by that time. So that's like my memory timeline that sunk into me. And I mean, I was showing it to everyone around me. They're all twirling their fingers around my head, around their heads, saying, "Oh boy," you know what I mean? It is really fucked up. And I had to get through all that. I had to get through all that first and say, "What the fuck, man? There's no way." I mean, I'm showing it to them. They see it. And then they walk away saying, "Oh, that's just God." Or, "Yeah, that's God's work, Michael." Or, "Yeah, we live in a matrix." Someone else might say, "Yeah, we live in a matrix and that's the way it is." And, you know what I mean? I try showing people the builders and that's what I get. And I'm like, no, no, no. I mean, we can really see them, not go watch a fucking movie. I'm talking about we can really see it all for ourselves. Oh yeah, oh yeah, it's a matrix, man. You got to read the book, you know. Or if I start to, right, me fucking sucks. I hit the clouds, right? I hit the cloud level, and then I'll hear shit about Because back then too, I was showing the mineral streets a lot more, but I realized that the arguing and fighting I had to deal with to just point out the mineral streets alone, let alone that we can see the true creator's work in what we call mineral streets, in what we call clouds. This gets complicated. This means I got to explain shit to people that they should already fucking know. I should not have to argue about mineral streets and then how long that's been going on compared to and what they're doing in I got to be careful because they keep shutting my videos down for shit that I'm saying about this, but weather modification, weather control, and thinking that it's a recent thing. Oh, it's only been the last 20, 30 years that they've been doing these jet streams like this and laying this shit out in order to drop the heavy metals and minerals in the atmosphere so that they can do what you call control the weather. No, 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 no. No, what I'm saying is even beyond that. I'm saying that nature itself is not what we were told it is. None of it is what we were told it is. And they're controlling, not completely, but if you're controlling it a little bit, I mean, if you're influencing it, I should say, if you're influencing it in any way, it means that you're controlling it. But when you use the word control, it's too strong of a word because it makes it sound like there's not a natural current that happens. But there is a natural current that happens, but we manipulate it. So if you're manipulating and modifying the natural current, then that means you're, controlling it in some way. Believe me, I don't like using the word control either because it makes it sound like they have too much power. And they do. They have too much power. The problem is that no one will wake up it's too scary. They won't let their minds go there. They won't let their own eyes go there, their own ears go there. They won't hear things and see things for what they are. They will hear things and see things for what they were told they are. So, and this keeps going on and on and on. So let's look around and see if there's anything I can stay on while. So those are going that way. So those are going which way? I had the camera on the other day, and when I watched the video back, there were no clouds around when I played the video back. So I'm just trying to be. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna lose everything unless I go down there. Let me see. I think I'm just gonna have to end this video because there ain't much going on. It is a perfect example for showing how yeah, they're all going that way. So how the current moves. Yeah, there's a lot to it. Anyways. funny, but then when I came out, there's a car next to me that's identical to this car except for a gold badge on the emblem instead of a silver. Let's see if I can park somewhere over here and get underneath the bridge. See if yeah, I can aim that way. Actually, let me go back to this one. Shit. Pin. Pin. 190341582906942. Yes.